Hey everyone, Kelly Weber with Keller Williams bringing you a Bergen County market update. Every time I'm out, somebody's asked me what's going on with the real estate market in Bergen County. You know, we see all over the nation that it's a very different market. So I decided to do a little snapshot. This is as of the end of September. So these stats are just a week and a half old, but I'm going back to 2024. So it's year to date from 2024 to 2025. So units, the amount of units that were sold under contract or the amount of units that came on the market, you can see here, these numbers are very, very tight. Red is 24, black is 2025. So sold units were up by 2 units over last year. Under contract, we're down a little bit, but really these numbers are very, very tight and close. And our new listings, we're up a smidge here with new listings from 2024 to 2025. Let's look at ratios. Original list price, OLP, to final list price. These numbers are crazy. We are dead on. Okay, 104 and 104 in 24 to 25, and 104 to 105 was the final list price compared to last year. I mean, so really nothing has changed listing wise. Let's go over to prices, average, average sold, and median. Well, the average list price is up from this time last year. Our average sold is also up, and our median sold is up. So what does that mean? That means that the market is still extremely tight. We are in a very, very strong seller's market. There is not enough inventory out there to keep up with the demand of the buyers. And why is that happening? That is happening because you have people that have interest rates that are at 3% or lower, and they don't want to give up that interest rate. Even now, if they have to go and sell, they're worried about going from a 3% up to a 7%. And that is what's really holding a lot of people back from putting their homes on the market. If you're going to a different area, that may change. But right now in Bergen County, if you're looking to move up there, and you bought your house back in 2020, it's really tough to let go of that interest rate. So that's why we're seeing this. And that's why we're seeing, the prices still on an upward trajectory, because there's not enough inventory. And when there's not enough inventory, it's that supply versus the demand, and that's what's pushing prices up. Average days on the market. So here's what's happening a little bit. Let me just swing back to this slide a little bit. This average list price, you saw here that we went from 979.3 up to $1,099,000. Well, what's happening is a lot of sellers are pricing the homes a smidge higher than they were this time last year. And it's taking a little bit longer for it to sell, but you can see here that our average days on the market, while it's higher, we are still selling homes for much higher. Why is that? Again, let's go back to supply versus demand. There are not enough homes on the market that now sellers need to get into a home, and they're overbidding, and that's what's driving the price up here in Bergen County. So overall, we are in a great market here in Bergen County. Can't say the same for outside of this area. I will tell you, every town is different. Some towns have shown a decrease, but the overall feeling for Bergen County is everything has been status quo, maybe a smidge up from last year. I'm going to do a little deep dive into Oradell. So here are our Oradell stats units wise. So here we went down a little bit. Last year we sold, 2 more homes, but again, negligible here. Under contract, well, we're up with our under contract numbers. And this could just be a layover from how long a home is sat under contract. And here, new listings, we are with our new listings. But when these new listings come on the market in Oradell, rest assured, they're going off the market as quick as they're coming on, and they're getting multiple offers, and we are still going over price. And you can see here the ratios. Sale, the original list price to final list price, I mean, these numbers are really tight. Original list price, again, is a little bit up. Final sale price is up just a smidge. Let's talk about average days on the market. So 2024, the average days were 19. Now here in Oradell, it's 16 days. And again, what did I just say to you? That the homes that come on the market in Oradell, there's not enough homes for the buyers that are out there. So they are not sitting on the market for as long. And once a home comes on, there's multiple offers and it is going over asking price. So that is your market snapshot. We are doing, the fall market coming into, and I'm back to the Bergen County slides. We are hoping for a very strong fall. We have multiple listings coming on in Oradell and about 6 others throughout Bergen County. We get calls every day. Here's what I'm going to tell you. While we are seeing a little bit of pushback in this market in certain towns, we need to make sure when we're listing homes, they are coming out of the gate ready to go. We want to make sure they're staged. We want to make sure they're decluttered. We want to value up your property. We want to make sure that you are coming on the market with your home looking pristine and ready to sell. We can't just throw a house on the market like we did years ago. And I think we're starting to see a little bit of that in some towns where people aren't taking the time to really get the house market ready. So if there's a specific town you want to know about, please reach out to me. Reach out to me below, DM me. I'm happy to do a deep dive into your town. And if you're looking to get your house ready for sale, I'm happy to come in and give you a complimentary value up consultation and show you how we could pull the most value out of your house. Hope this was helpful.